Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we are going to talk about the worldwide celebration campaign that is coming soon to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Global and to JP. So this event is a joint celebration between Global and JP, and the image on the right of the screen right now is actually from the announcement on Dokkan Global Twitter that it's only 9 days away from the beginning of the celebration. So this is some pretty big news, and we can tell it is the Namek saga, so that's made people think what will be coming to DBZ Dokkan Battle Global. So the first thing we want to talk about is the LRs. So you can see the Frieza Full Power LR, but really I think what they'll give us is they'll give us a Frieza First Form LR or a Frieza Final Form LR. I think there will be a Planet Namek Saga lead. I think both units will lead the same category, Planet Namek Saga, and we'll have a secondary new category. For Frieza, I will talk about what category it is at the end of the video along with the other LR. But I definitely think it will be Frieza and Goku. The reason is obviously that's the apex moment from the Planet Namek saga, and I don't think there's any other moment that is as worthy of two prime global Dokkan worldwide big celebration DFE LR moments as those two units. The second one is obviously Super Saiyan Goku. Now we do have a Super Saiyan Goku that's a prime battle, same as Frieza First Form, and we do have a base Goku that's free to play. But that being said, with the same name update, it's not as big an issue as bringing out a base form Goku. We could also see something like a Super Saiyan Goku Rage or something like that could come out, because we definitely don't have a good version of those. So we can definitely see a couple decent Goku LRs come out as well. I think Goku will also be a Planet Namek Saga lead, and we'll definitely see what secondary lead he could pick up along the way. That being said, it's definitely going to be Frieza and Goku. Like I said, I can't foresee it being anything else, so I almost kind of want to rubber stamp this, but yeah, I definitely think you should get excited for those two units to come out. The next will be the general pool units. I think it's quite obvious for the extreme side. I think we're definitely due a good Dodoria or Zarbon, or even a Dodoria and Zarbon joint card, similar to how we had the Gohan and Frieza card for the Global Anniversary and the JP Anniversary. That unit is obviously a joined forces unit. It's a bit weird, but a Dodoria and a Zarbon would be a pretty good addition. Something that leads the extreme Planet Namek units or something like that, provides support for them, and can be a decent linking partner for the Frieza, or potentially to Ginyu Force cards or anything like that. I think that's definitely a good choice to go. Similarly, on the super side, I could definitely something like a Krillin and Gohan card, similar to the Piccolo and Gohan. Another support that will be a super class support for Planet Namek Saga. Either that, or what I could see is I could see something like a Piccolo assimilated with Nail. I think that definitely could be a option, or a Dende, or even something like just Nail. Some kind of general pool super version. I definitely think they'll do one of each. We could see something like a Frieza third form or a Frieza second form, although I think they'll wait on those and keep them for a transforming version or something like that. But yeah, I definitely think those could be the way to go. A Piccolo assimilated with Nail would be a great unit, especially now with the same name update. They don't have to be so concerned, which is why I think it was also pushed out to Dokkan Global, because we definitely need it if we're going to be getting things like Piccolos and Nails. Then talking about free-to-play units to receive EZAs, so I think we'll definitely get a Ginyu Force area, EZA area, which I'll talk about later. But I think we should hopefully get EZAs for the Ginyu Force LRs, whether it's the physical and the tech, or just the tech, or just the physical. I definitely think they are overdue a decent EZA, and they'll probably need one since the next Extreme Super Battle Road stages to come out will feature one for the Ginyu Force, which means it's kind of necessary if you want to upgrade that kind of stage. And obviously all the free-to-play Ginyu Force units could really do with an EZA as well. I'd preferably like some new units with some animations, which is why I wouldn't be afraid to get some as general pool units. But that being said, just getting EZAs for all of these free-to-play units is going to be pretty awesome. I did link below a video to how to get the Ginyu Force if you want to try and prepare in advance in case they get an EZA. I don't want to rubber stamp this because it is a bit unusual to give EZAs to 5 free-to-play units. unless they provide some kind of boost to their stages or anything like that, because it would require a lot of investment from new players to go out and immediately start getting the Ginyu Force at the beginning of a celebration or something like that. But they might do it if they start adding a boost or something to the stage. I'm not too certain about that. But that being said, that's pretty much the only free-to-play EZAs I can see happening. It's not like there's many other Planet Namek Saga units, and most of the others have actually received their EZAs, which makes it pretty difficult. In terms of like DFE units that could receive EZAs, I definitely think a prime candidate for an EZA is the Namek Goku. He's pretty much my #1 priority for a EZA. Not only does he have the first and only Planet Namek Saga leader skill, he's kind of outdated compared to other DFEs, and small changes to him could make him really good again, and he'd be a prime linking partner for the new Goku if they brought one out. So it would be really good to have him, since they could make the new Goku Super Saiyan Goku or something like that. He could link really well with him. They'd both have the first awakened link. They would link really well together. This Goku could have his passive and everything changed to be a frontline tank or something for him, guard activated all the time. I think it would be a really good idea to give this unit a EZA, because I think it would really help out if they do bring out a new Goku, and also really update what is probably one of the coolest units in the game, but who's just really not that great. Another candidate for an EZA, although I find it unlikely, but it is possible, is the Nail. Nail could receive an EZA. It would strengthen the Namek team, the Namekians team, and also strengthen the Planet Namek Saga team quite considerably. They could add in a support function to him, plus with his increased stats, it would basically make him immediately a good card again, and kind of solve the category's problems. It just depends on how they really want to go with some of these things, but beyond that, I think that's pretty much it from Nail's point of view. I think that covers pretty much everything that I wanted to go through in terms of the EZAs. So yeah, that's kind of it from me. The last thing I want to talk about is the 2 potential categories. So I think there's not a lot of categories, and if they want to bring out 2 new categories, I think they need to be quite powerful categories. So I think the first category that they really need to think about maybe bringing out is maybe a Frieza Force category. Now I know it doesn't seem that impressive, since we have a Terrifying Conquerors category and things like that, but I think they could definitely bring out a Frieza Force category. It could include units like Apu, it could include units like this Golden Frieza and Sorbet, it could include a future Sorbet, Captain Ginyu, multiple Captain Ginyus, the Ginyu Force, Frieza himself obviously, Dodoria and Zarbon of course. You could even include units like Nappa, Vegeta and Raditz from the Saiyan Saga. So I think overall it would be a pretty interesting category, and it would cover enough units that you could make a variable team. And I think for Goku they should definitely think of finally bringing out the Z Fighters category. I think it's about time. Krillin, Yamcha, Tien and all of those units need a home, and it definitely would provide them all with a category that they sorely need. But that's it from me guys, there's not much more to say, it's just my thoughts on what might come with the worldwide celebration. But as always, cheers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, stay safe, and bye!